Well, boys, I got all my anger and frustration out early in the first quarter. The game was over. The game started at 1 o'clock. The game was over by 1:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was an abuse. That was a physical and mental four-quarter abuse. The Giants never had a chance in this game. Defense gave up 48 points. The game was over when they gave up 24. You're not going to win any games in the NFL when you cannot stop anybody. Yes, they are going up against the number one offense in the NFL, the best O-line in the league, great wide receivers all across the board, a great running game. They had no chance. When you're missing your top corner in Adoree Jackson, when you're missing your best safety in Xavier McKinney, when you're missing Leonard Williams, when you got guys from the practice squad, Fabian Moreau, constantly getting beat. Why he still is on the team, I don't know. That just shows how bad we lack talent across the board. I got my boss at work sending me work emails telling me tough loss. This is just why the Eagles games just mean so much more as a Giants fan. Because when you live in the Philadelphia territory, I live in South Jersey. Currently, I can see, if I had a drone up 20 feet, I can see the Philadelphia skyline. I'm 5 minutes from Lincoln Financial Field. It just sucks more when you lose to the Eagles than any other team. And it sucks when you have to admit this team is just loaded. They're a great team. They might even win the Super Bowl this year, and that would be awful for me from just being berated by my friends all fucking year long. It just sucks. And simple fact, we're just not talented. We started the season 7-2, and now we're 7-5-1. It's bad. It's very bad. We are on a slow collapse, and it doesn't look like the end is in sight. We have a tough game next week against the Commanders in Washington, basically for the playoff spot. If we lose that game, it's going to be very hard to make the playoffs this year. But it sucks because on the one hand, coming into this season, you were happy if they won 7 games. You didn't even think about the possibility of even making the playoffs. But then when you start 6-1, 7-2, you're like, fuck, man, like we can actually make the playoffs. And the team is just not ready for it. The team is just not built for the playoffs. They lack so much talent. It's not even funny. Fabian Moreau constantly just gets fucking beat. He can't cover anybody. Get him off the fucking team. I know a lot of people, they think Evan Neal sucks. He got a bad game. Even Andrew Thomas, one of the best tackles in the league, he had a very bad game. But those are growing pains. With a young team, they're growing pains. Evan Neal, I have faith that he'll be a top tackle in the league in a couple years. Excuse me. It just sucks. It sucks. But what are you gonna do, man? We lack talent. Our defense just is terrible, and it's just amazing what injuries can do to a team. And same song and dance. Offense can't score points. Defense can't stop teams from scoring. You're not gonna be a very good team. You're not gonna win on Sundays when you can't score points and you can't stop the offense. I thought it was gonna be a little bit closer than it was, but we got killed. We got dominated. We got abused every inch of the game, both offense, defense. Our fucking punter. What the fuck was that drop kick punt? Like, fuck me, man. Mamadon, this team just cannot get out of their own fucking way. But that's what it is. 48-22 was the final. Tyrod Taylor came in. He did throw a touchdown in garbage time. Not really counting that. But his second play from scrimmage, sack fumble. A lot of Jones haters wanted Tyrod Taylor to, start some of these games. And there's a reason why he's not an NFL quarterback. And that just shows you why. He came into this, his first 4 possessions, starting games this year. He lost the ball twice with a pick almost got his head taken off, and he fumbled today and lost the ball. But Eagles are great. They're a great team. As much as I hate them, I gotta give them props. They're a scary football team. The Giants they aren't there yet. They'll get there. I really do believe that they'll get there, but they're not there yet. I know some of you might be amazed that I'm not cursing. If you're on my stream, I said all that needed to be said in the first quarter. It is what it is. This team just is not ready to play with the big guys, the big guns. They can't hang you just yet. They can hang with the average teams. They can beat the average teams, but Cowboys and Eagles are far too superior right now. And all the Giants fans that are hoping, just wait until we get Odell. If we get Odell, we might make a run. Odell's not coming to the Giants, man. If you were Odell, would you go to the Giants? I wouldn't. I don't even want to be a Giants fan right now, but I am. But if you were Odell Beckham, would you really go to the Giants? Quarterback is not in a safety position right now. You got no other help on you. Barkley's banged up. The other receivers suck. Do you really want to come off your second ACL injury in the same leg and play on a team that is just playing for scraps at this point? Nah, he ain't coming. I'll be shocked if he did, but that's all I got for today. The Giants loss, it was expected, but just didn't wasn't really prepared for this much of a abuse of a loss. But it is what it is. Next week's the most important game of the year. That's the game that we'll get up for, Sunday Night Football. Do or die. Got to win next week or the season's lost. That's all I have for you guys. Again, if any of you guys were on the stream, thank you for watching. Even all my friends that were annoying the fucking shit out of me, Eagles fans. That's what I deal with, guys. They berated me all fucking game long in this chat. And, I just sit there and just took it because I can handle it. But it is fucking maddening when the team that you root for can't even fucking make it competitive. But it is what it is. Happy Sunday. Fuck. Bad loss. Maybe one day will be good. Who knows? But as all, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and let's go Giants.